The park bench, a short talk starts a long friendship. It was a warm afternoon in the city park. The sun was shining softly, and the sound of birds made the air feel peaceful. On one side of the park, there was a small wooden bench under a big green tree. It looked quiet and comfortable. An old man named Mr. Harris came there every afternoon to sit, read his newspaper, and feed the pigeons. He liked the calm feeling of the park. It was his favorite place to rest. One day, a young woman named Emma came to the park with her sketchbook. She was new in town and didn't know many people. She walked around looking for a good place to draw. When she saw the empty side of Mr. Harris's bench, she smiled politely and asked, "Excuse me, may I sit here?" Mr. Harris looked up from his newspaper and said kindly, "Of course, young lady, there's plenty of space." Emma sat down quietly and began to draw the trees, the flowers, and the people walking by. Mr. Harris watched her for a moment and then said, "You draw very nicely. Do you come here often?" Emma smiled shyly. "Thank you. No, it's my first time here. I just moved to this city last week." Mr. Harris nodded. "Ah, welcome then. I've lived here for more than 40 years. This park has been my second home." Emma laughed softly. "It's beautiful. I think I'll come here often too." They talked for a few minutes about the city, the weather, and the birds that liked to eat crumbs from Mr. Harris's hand. Time passed quickly. Emma felt surprised that she could talk so easily with someone she had just met. Mr. Harris told her stories about the park, how it changed with the seasons, how the children played near the fountain, and how he used to bring his wife here when she was alive. His eyes became soft when he spoke about her. Emma listened quietly and said, "It must be nice to have so many memories here." Mr. Harris smiled. "Yes, it is, but memories feel alive again when you share them with someone." From that day, Emma came to the park every afternoon. She always sat on the same bench, and Mr. Harris was always there waiting with a gentle smile. Sometimes they talked about books or art, sometimes about life and dreams. Emma showed him her drawings, and he told her stories about his youth. They laughed together often. As weeks turned into months, their short talks became a real friendship. Emma said that Mr. Harris was like the grandfather she never had. He said that Emma brought young energy and color back into his quiet life. People in the park began to notice them, the old man and the young woman, always sitting together on the same bench, talking and laughing like old friends. One cold winter morning, Mr. Harris didn't come to the park. Emma waited on the bench for a long time. She felt worried and sad. The next day, she came again, but he still wasn't there. A week later, she received a small letter in her mailbox. It was from Mr. Harris's daughter. In the letter, she wrote that her father had passed away peacefully. She also said that he had told her about the young artist from the park and how happy he felt to have met her. Tears filled Emma's eyes, but she also smiled. She went to the park that afternoon and sat on the same bench. She opened her sketchbook and drew the bench, the tree, and the birds. On the page, she wrote, "Friendship can start anywhere, even on a park bench." From that day on, Emma continued to visit the park. She talked to the birds, watched the trees, and remembered her friend. Sometimes, new people sat beside her, and she smiled and said, "Hello, how are you today?" And just like that, the circle of kindness began again. A short talk had started a long friendship, and that friendship continued to live in every smile that Emma shared on that same park bench.